Hello, the Pokemon fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon TCG card openings. So, you're gonna notice I'm a little, like, weirdly placed. That's because if I don't block the window behind me, which has see-through curtain, which I still don't understand why we have see-through curtains, basically this happens, watch. See, then you can't see jack all. So I have to do this, I have to, like, I'm, like, on the edge of my desk doing this, so this is gonna take me a minute. But today, I picked up the new release that was released yesterday, I believe, the Twilight Masquerade, the English version, and there's 6 packs in here. So because I haven't opened cards in a while, and I'm probably gonna be a while before I open up any more, I decided to make this since there's 6 in here. I'm actually gonna do one video with 3 and one video with 3 to make it 2. To make 2 videos with 1 booster box. So in this one, it's pretty basic. It comes with 6 Twilight Masquerade packs. You can see that. You can see there could be Sinistcha on there. There could be the Grass Ogerpon, I believe that is, yeah, that's Dragon Dragapult and Ursaluna Moon form. So we're going to open these up. I'm going to try to keep the lighting well. I might have to start moving around a bit later to make sure that you guys can actually see the cards in general. So I also picked up these from a local game store. You guys have probably heard them before. It even says it on the thing. It's called GameStop. For those who don't know, GameStop is like a little place. I think they have them actually a lot around the world. And you see I bought these. These are 25 of those really like hard cases you use to keep cards straight. And I bought some because I actually have a $80. If I want it, maybe I'll show it maybe during the next video. It's an $80 Sleeveon GX shiny Pokemon card, which I'm actually going to put in one of those cases. I'm going to have it. I'm going to take it to my local game store. I'm actually going to have it. What do you call it? Graded. So I've never done grading before, so I have no idea what it entails. But from my understanding, they send it to a company, they grade it, they make it all nice and pretty, they give you a rating, and then you get it back, and then it's worth X amount of more money depending on how well it's thing. I think mine's at least a 9 or a 10. I can't really say for sure. I'm really having a hard time opening this fucking thing up. Hang on one second, guys. This thing is not working well with me. I think because I recently cut my nails. My nails are sharp like hell, but if I don't have any nails left, and I can't open anything. Hang on a sec. Let me see if I have anything here to pry this some bitch open with. This might work. There we go. That took way longer than I wanted it to. It took me almost 2.5 minutes to open this some bitch. Well, more than 2.5 now because I actually got to open the entire thing, but there we go. So this is my first opening of the Twilight Masquerade. I've not opened any packs on or off screen, or yet. So we're gonna open these up, and there are 6 boosters in here. It looks like, which makes sense, obviously. And there's also something else here. What is this? Oh, I guess they came out of this thing. Be working nice as a little stand if you want to put some cards in it. Like you put them up, hold it up like this, and put it on the floor. It's actually not pretty cool, actually. All right, we're gonna put those down there. So let's see what we got. So we have 1 Sinistcha, 2 Ogerpon grass form looking packs. I'm trying to keep my head up over this thing. We have 2 Dragapult packs and 1 Ursaluna pack. So we're just gonna, I guess, open up these 3. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Put these other 3 to the side. So we're gonna open one that has Dragapult on it, one that has Ogerpon grass on it. Core Stone Mask, whatever you would call it, and one that has Ursaluna Moon form on it. Start with the Ursaluna one. Alright. I'm also still on the road to 450 subscribers. When I do, I'll be either playing a blind playthrough of Pokemon Ultra Sun / Ultra Moon, or Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, since I've never played either. They're both older games, I understand that, but I just never really got around to playing them. It was in between the time when I really didn't have any money. Card code. We start off with the Applin, HP 40 Dragon. Find a friend, 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Rolling Tackle, 1 grass energy, 1 fire energy, 30. Basic Swirlus, HP 50 Psychic. Ability, Festival Lead. If Festival Grounds is in play, which I'm guessing is a stadium card, this Pokemon may use its attack it has twice. If the first attack it knocks out your opponent's active Pokemon, you may use attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. Deep ways to put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So with the thing in play, you can actually put 4 damage counters on one Pokemon ports per turn, which is 40 damage, which isn't crazy, but for 1 energy, it's actually not that bad. Above average. Basic Litwick, HP 60, Fire. Call for family, 1 fire energy. Search the deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Live Coal, 1 fire energy, 1 Chaos energy, 20. Basic Poochyena, HP 70, Dark. Continuous Steps, 10 times. Or 1 Dark energy, 10 times. Flip a coin until you get tails. That does 10 damage for each head. So you can do a lot of damage or you can do no damage. Darkness Fang, 1 Dark energy, 1 Chaos energy, 20. Basic Quaramont, HP 110, Water. Water Gun, 1 water energy, 20. Spit Shot, 3 Chaos energy. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. That does 130 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for a bench Pokemon. We have basic Tatsuguri, HP 70, Dragon. Ability, attract customers. Once every turn, this Pokemon in the active spot, you look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a support card you find there and put it back in your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Actually, not bad for a good starter. A good start, man. Surf, 1 fire energy and 1 water energy, 50. Stage 2 Fragarath, HP 140, Psychic. 1 Deerful Rumble, 40 times, 2 Chaos energy. Switch the attack does 40 damage for each stage 1 Pokemon and achieve your stage 1 Pokemon in play. So, this is obviously a stage 2 Pokemon. So, the maximum you could do with that attack would be 5, unless you have a card that makes more Pokemon on your bench. But that you could do a maximum of 200 damage with that attack. Hang on, I was trying to focus back in. Eerie Wave, 1 Chaos energy, 1 Psychic energy, Chaos energy, 80. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. We have our first, we're getting to the reverse house now. Basic Applin, a different version of it. HP 40, Grass. Tumbling Attack, 1 Grass energy, 10 times. Or 10 plus. But when it heads the attack does 20 more damage for a total of 30. Basic Finizen, HP 70, Water. Aqua Splash, 1 water energy, 30. During the next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. We actually have I think this is I'm trying to think of, I think it's a rare Zapdos. Basic Zapdos, HP 120, Electric. Thunder Wave, 1 electric energy. Flip a coin, if heads your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed. When a Pokemon is paralyzed, it means that Pokemon cannot attack during this turn unless it is sealed or switched out. Thunderbolt, 2 electric energy, 1 Chaos energy. 190, discard all energy from this Pokemon. Then we end with the basic Dark energy. So nothing too crazy on that one. I'd probably say Zapdos is the best one out of all those. But we're going to take those, we're going to put these back in this pack. Come on. Put it back in this pack. Thank you. Next pack has the Ogerpon on it, the Ogerpon Grass. Also, tomorrow for me is Ferrothorn's Incense Day. It's a Pokemon Go event from 11 to 5 p.m. local time. Every hour, it switches between Grass and Steel. Each Pokemon has, and basically it's a habitat thing where you can get Pokemon that are both Steel and Grass in their respective hours, and they have a chance for it being shiny. So I'm going to be doing that mostly tomorrow, so that will be the video for tomorrow is me just doing the results if I get anything good. But hopefully, since I'm going to be playing for probably 3 or 4 hours, I should get something good. There's a code for the pack. We start with the basic limit. HP 60, Fighting. Rock Shot, 1 Fighting Energy, 30. Discard energy from this Pokemon. Stage 2, Lampent, HP 80, Fire. Live Coal, 1 Fire Energy, 20. Burn It Up, 1 Fire Energy, 1 Chaos Energy, 60. Discard energy from this Pokemon. Basic Poltergeist, HP 30, Grass. Ability, Storehouse Hideaway. As long as the Pokemon is on your bench, all damage and effects done by your opponent's Pokemon to this Pokemon. Hook, 1 Grass Energy, 10. Basic Ducklet, HP 60, Carless. Double Draw, 1 Chaos Energy, draw 2 cards. Razor Wing, 2 Chaos Energy, 20. Basic Chinyu, HP 110, Fire. Allure, 1 Chaos Energy, draw 2 cards. Ground Melter, 1 Fire Energy, 1 Chaos Energy, 60 plus. If the same one is in play, that is 60 damage more for 120 and discard the stadium in play. Oh, I haven't seen this one in... I haven't actually seen this card in a while. This is a remake of a different card. Lucky Helmet. Pokemon Tool Card Trainer. If this Pokemon is attached to it and add the spot, damage attack and a Pokemon. By the end of the Pokemon is knocked out, draw 2 cards. It's a very good card to start with if you have a Pokemon, or a card you can start with kind of mid-in if the Pokemon in question has a lot of HP and you're able to heal it, because you keep drawing cards. However, I will say that drawing cards in Pokemon, especially for those who don't know, you can have an unlimited cards in your hand, but it actually can be very easy to deck out if you're focused on a deck that draws a lot of cards. So be careful about that one if you're going to make your own deck. We had the Stage 2 Mighty Anna, HP 120 Dark. Hunting Pack, 1 Dark Energy, 30 plus. If Mighty Anna is on your bench, that does 90 more damage for a total of 120. Corner, 1 Dark Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 60. During opponent's next turn, the build any Pokemon cannot retreat. We're getting to our reverse hollows now. We have the basic Apom, HP 60, Colorless. Hang down, 1 Colorless Energy, 10. Playful Kick, 2 Colorless Energy, 20. We had the Stage 2 Clefable, HP 120 Psychic. Metronome, 2 Colorless Energy. 2 when your opponent's Pokemon attacks and use it as this attack. Magical Shot, 1 Psychic Energy, 2 Colorless Energy, 100. Ooh, we have the Iron Thorns EX card. Hang on. 230 Electric Future Pokemon. Initialization, ability initialization. As long as Pokemon is in your active spot, Pokemon that have a rule box, both yours and your opponents have no abilities except for future Pokemon. Pokemon EX, Pokemon V, etc. have rule boxes. Volt Cyclone. Hang on. I'm trying to read it. Not focusing very well. 1 energy, 2 Colorless Energy, 140. Movement energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. It's actually not that bad of a card. And then we end with the basic Grass Energy. So that's the best card we got out of that, was the Iron Thorn EX. Which, ironically, for those who don't know, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now until I think it's the end of Sunday, we actually have Iron Thorns in Pokemon Violet and Sandy Shocks in Pokemon Scarlet as 5-star raid bosses. If you guys want a recommendation for taking on Sandy Shocks, because most of them are either Ice or Bug, I recommend Ceruledge, but Bitter Blade, Life Orb, Max Attack, Max Speed, Adamant Nature, Flash Fire, Terrifier. I had to think on that for a second. Put that right there for now. And we're going about the last pack that has Dragapult on it. Terra Dragon Dragapult. Alright. This feels fatter than the other card packs did. Anyway, this is the card code. We start with the basic Flabebe, HP 40 Psychic, Bind Wound, 1 Colorless Energy, heal 30 damage for one of your Pokemon. Fairy Wind, 1 Psychic Energy, 10. Basic Timber, HP 80 Fighting, Best Punch, 1 Fighting Energy, 40. Flip a coin if Tails attack does nothing. I'm surprised I'm not getting any repeat cards yet. Basic Aaron, HP 70 Steel, Double Edge, 1 Steel Energy, 20. This one also does 10 damage to itself. Basic Spinarak, HP 60 Grass, Bug Bite, 1 Grass Energy, 20. We have the Trainer Spore Rayfort. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and discard at any number of them. Put the other cards back in any order. So that's meant to be a discard deck for decks like some Pokemon, like for example, some Pokemon can use attacks that are in the Pokemon discard pile. For example, I think Ditto EX does that, so that's a good card for that situation. Or if you're trying to thin out your deck so you can get cards that you actually want and cards you don't, and get rid of cards you don't want. We have the Stage 2 Dripplin, HP 80 Dragon. Surf Catcher, 1 Grass Energy, 1 Fire Energy. Switch your opponent's Pokemon to their active spot. This attack does 70 damage to the new active Pokemon. So it doesn't say which one it is, so I'm guessing they choose the active Pokemon that goes into play, that takes the damage. Oh, there's a repeat. We have Chinyu again. We're back in reverse hollows now. We have the Trainer Supporter Cook. He'll 70 damage from both active Pokemon. That is an actually no card they redid. Basic Vulpix, HP 70 Fire. Live Cold, 2 Fire Energy, 40. We have the rare card Stage 2 Frostlass, HP 90 Water. Ability, Freezing Shroud. During your opponent's checkup, put 1 damage counter on each of your Pokemon that has an ability. Then put both yours and your opponent's, except any Frostlass. So what that means, it means during checkup. So checkup is something that happens when the Pokemon has to check for poison, burn, anything like that. It means that any Pokemon that has a rule box while that Pokemon is during checkup, I believe it puts a damage counter on every Pokemon that has an ability. So it's actually a decent card, I guess. And we have Power Frost Smash, 1 Water Energy, 1 Colorless Energy, 60. And we end with the basic Fire Energy. So nothing too crazy out of the first 3 packs. We'll have to look at the others during the next video. But we're going to do my normal thing. We're going to look up this card. Now, these cards are fairly new, so this might be slightly expensive. Like probably maybe a couple bucks max, but we can still get something decent off. So let me pull up my phone real quick. We're going to open up. We're going into, I'm not that site. TCG Player. And we're going to look up, what's it, Iron Thorns EX. Iron, whoops, Thorns, whoops, apparently can't spell right now. Thorns EX. So 177 or 167 it is. Okay, Twilight Masquerade. This card is, whoops. So the market price for this card is $1.54, but the listed median price, which is about the average of the price, is $2.25. So nothing crazy off the first one. Like I said, the Iron Thorns EX is pretty nice. It's a nice looking card. It's too bad the Iron Thorns itself, like for example, in the game, apparently it went so underused that it is actually one of the, from my understanding, it's one of the worst future Pokemon to use in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet and Violet. But anyway, this is it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. Like I said, I'm on the road to 450 subscribers. Once we do, we'll be doing a new Pokemon game that I've not played before. But this is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.